being an entrepreneur today and starting a company, there are absolutely steps to follow as far as, is this a passion product or project, or is there really a need in the marketplace? So to make sure that there is a need in the marketplace, there is product differentiation. I love working on consumer packaged good businesses and also, digital businesses, but to the consumer. So, the big thing right now is, do you have a digitally native brand? So, that means, do you have a product that is going to be picked up by influencers, that's going to be sold online? But then you also have to look at, what is the cost of acquisition? So how are you going to get that customer, no matter what type of business you are in, and are they going to be a repeat customer? So what I see is that sales and marketing are blending together more than ever. It isn't marketing putting forth the message and then sales going into a retailer or another business and selling the product. It's so blended. And that if you are going out for money, that you do have the right deck that talks about that there is this opportunity. Why is your product different? Are you just going to go on Amazon Marketplace and compete on price? Or are you truly going to create a brand? And in that case, how many years and how much money is it going to take to build that brand? How long will you have those people's loyalty? So I love to work with people who have a great idea and hopefully the ability and the know-how to bring that forward, and then come in and augment and say, okay, let's really look at how we're going to sell this. Let's set up distribution. Let's set up the funding that you're going to need to get to the next milestone. And I just invested in a hair care company yesterday. It was yesterday that I invested in a hair care company. That's for a particular type of hair, and it's very viral. It's all of those things. So I look at a lot of different things, but I will say the major one that I think all venture capital firms look at, and I know I look at too, is who's your team? Is your team really the best team you can get? Because so many times if you're starting something up, you don't have the money to pay the A players, but you really have to surround yourself with people who are very, very good, and that could come in from many of you, where you put in a head of sales, or you put in, someone else, or my colleagues who do the same, who augment, because there's going to become a time when you need to turn the ship, where you're going to say, oh, this didn't work, we didn't hit our numbers, we didn't hit our milestones, what are we going to do? And that's really what separates people or companies that fail versus one, this is obvious, but separates people in companies that fail versus ones that get on to the next milestone.